Hi, my Taurus loves. Spiritual Barbie here. Welcome back to my channel. So this is September 2020, the monthly reading, our monthly reading. Okay, so I've just really been feeling such a shift lately, especially in these readings, but just in life in general. There's massive shifts going on, so these readings are so high vibrational, which possibly means that I'm connecting possibly with new people, or the collective that I humbly serve is ascending to another level, which is amazing. So I just wanted to start out by saying that. Let's look into the overall energy for the month. And the overall energy that we have here that fell right out is emerald, right? And I wasn't even going to mess with that, and I'm not going to mess with that. And let me tell you why. Because when I pre-shuffled your two decks, I have the Queen of Pentacles showing up in the first deck I pre-shuffled, which is amazing. Then I have the King of Pentacles showing up in the other deck. So Taurus, a lot of advancement, material advancement, fiscal growth. So you definitely are seeing a massive reflection of this positive energy in your financial sector. And it's so much so that it's really your overall energy. Okay, so Emerald talks about ascension. It talks about going to another level. It talks about weddings, birthdays, graduations, ascension, right? This is my world card in the Doreen Virtue Crystal Angel Oracle deck. This is my world card. All right, so I'm going to grab a couple of tarot cards or have a look-see. So have a look at the energy for the month. So this is your overall energy. It could be just something that's happening. It could just be your vibe for the month. It could be a specific event. Who knows? So we have the Queen of Wands. Underlying energy of this deck is the Ace of Wands. I forgot to show you that. So underlying energy of this deck is the Ace of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands showing up for you. And we have the Three of Wands. Whoa! Whoa, a month of manifesting, a month of manifestation. Okay? Taurus, if you have your own business, especially if you're a female with your own business, expect growth, expect financial growth. And especially if it's something that you have been working towards and you have been pushing your energy towards. Because I see you not only working, but also, you know, your energy, like your attention, your vitality is focused upon this direction as well, right? And it has been aspiring in that avenue as well. And it's manifesting this month, okay? Amazing. It's just the beginning. And so we have this Queen here. I see you stepping into your power, Taurus, being really bold, being really assertive, being very proud, and not hiding anything and letting everything about you flaunt. And boy, does everything about you look amazing, because it's showing up as the Queen of Wands, which is the hottest lady. I mean, you could say she's beautiful. She is beautiful, but that's not what we like about her. She's hot. She is sexy, you know, and that is what is shining through for you. That's really positive, Taurus. Your energy is extremely alluring. And can I say extremely exponentially attractive, Taurus. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if your love life looked amazing too, because you're so attractive this month, okay? And it's not just, oh, that's it for the month. No, I just feel like these monthly readings are just going to get better and better and better. I feel it inside of my bones, you guys. This month is not a month to be played around with. It's not a joke of a month. It's a good month, okay? This is a month where things are coming true. Things are happening for you, okay? Things are happening. Things are culminating. Things are coming to fruition. There is a lot of manifesting going on during this time. A lot of it. Okay, and that's something that we cannot deny. Now we're shifting into love, Taurus. So, okay, what is the energy for love, Taurus? Judgment. Okay, heavy decisions around love, right? But heavy decisions that lead to lighter feelings, that lead to brighter days, that lead to wishes being fulfilled, that lead to new cycles and brand new chapters. I mean, there is this new beginning sort of energy attached to this judgment energy. I'm not going to lie to you. But there also is this energy of having to let things go, okay? Taurus, you may have felt kind of burdened when it came to love this month. You're not doing that anymore, okay? Whatever those worries are, I think you're realizing that you don't actually need to shoulder those burdens and those concerns, okay? With the Nine of Wands reversed, I think that maybe you had too much on your plate and you were letting a lot bother you that didn't need to bother you. And it was affecting your ability to manifest. Because I genuinely feel, Taurus, that a lot of the things that I'm seeing here for you, it wasn't acquired through much resistance. These things I'm seeing here for you are things that come of ease or come through ease. I mean, it feels like life is a lot easier for you, Taurus. And life is just getting a lot easier for you, Taurus. Okay? You guys, listen to Kiss by a Rose by Seal. That song is playing in my soul right now. And I feel like my spirit guides really want you to listen to that song, okay? I think it's really important for you when it comes to love. I think some of you guys are really in a certain love situation that is very deep and very spiritual. There's very much a strong heart connection, but there's also a lot of weight and baggage that you carried around in your life that, you know, can kind of cause issues in this connection, can cause rifts, whether they're real or perceived. And I think that the message in this song will really help you through this process of letting go of the past. I think all you really need to do, Taurus, is just need to let go of what happened before. Like, just let it go. You know, you can't change the past, so why hold on to it? And I really think that that's a heavy amount of what this judgment is that you're doing. It's around really letting go of past pain when it comes to love, because it doesn't serve you. You know, you're not in a new, better relationship because you're holding on to grudges. You know, if anything, if you are even in a new relationship, you're having issues because you're holding grudges. You know, and I think you're realizing that. Okay, I really see you doing that, Taurus, and I really see you putting it down and realizing how the guard that you put up it didn't serve you, right? And I know it's very you focused right now, and I'm not blaming it on you. Wow, obviously I'm not. But this judgment energy is very you focused. I see you really turning the lamp onto yourself. The Emperor, I really see you taking accountability. Okay, I really see you taking accountability. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it's not about kicking yourself in the you know what. It's really just about realizing, you know, where you can make your bridge stronger, you know, where you can build a stronger bridge and thickening the foundation. You know, I think that's what you're really doing here. I see this next energy attached to this energy, and I know my guides don't want me to speak too much on this energy I just pulled for you. They want me to hop into the next energy. Okay, there is a connection here. I know they hate when I know they know I hate when they do that, but whatever, they're gonna do that. So we have the Tower. There's a realization here that's slow coming. It feels like multiple realizations, revelations. They said, now you can flip that over. So these are realizations and revelations that you have been waiting on, Taurus. And this is really aiding in this judgment energy that you're partaking in. Like, I really see you, Taurus, letting a lot of stuff go. And all of this is entirely faded. We have the Tower and we have the Wheel of Fortune. And funnily enough, I did a reading for someone I care about very deeply the other day who is a Taurus, Taurus rising, and she had the same combination of cards come up for her. And it was a very amazing day, a day filled with a lot of expansion and a lot of soul growth for her. She was really opening up and blossoming now as a result of what happened and what she experienced as a result of what cards we pulled, obviously. And I really feel like it's going to be very similar for you guys as well. She also is a Taurus, so she could be having another one of those moments this month too. Or it could have started in August and it's happened, it's expanding more. It feels, because there is an element of time associated with this, even though there are these pressure points. I mean, towers would indicate to me explosive moments, explosions, you know, things, landmines going off. But the Wheel of Fortune with the Seven of Pentacles tells me that this was a long time coming, or this was through these were things that you kind of had planted in place, and you were kind of getting ready for these things to kind of happen, or they are bringing to fruition the things that you desire. You know, there is an association with time when it comes to this, and it's attached heavily to this Emperor and Judgment energy here, love. I see a lot of you guys also letting issues go with your father, right? And you're really releasing that, because some of you guys may have had a tough ending with a father, or a tough life with your father, or a tough energy around masculine energy around your father. Maybe, you know, you didn't have the best relationship. You're really letting a lot of that stuff go, a lot. And you know what it's doing for the male Tauruses? It's allowing you to step into that divine masculine role, you know, into your true essence. You're stepping into it as you know, as who you choose to show up in society and in the collective. You're stepping into that essence, and you're channeling that energy so clearly now as you're letting this go, and it's reflecting into your love relationships. You're showing up, you're more present in your relationships, whether that's as a parent or as a spouse, you know, or even as a boss. For some of you guys, this is also expanding onto work, and that's possibly even why you're seeing financial growth. You know, as a result of it, you're shifting that energy into there. I wouldn't be surprised, especially for the male or masculine heavy energy Taurian collective. I'm definitely seeing that. For those of you guys who are on the opposite side of the spectrum, that you're more of a feminine, you depict yourself more in a feminine light, and you shine your divine feminine qualities, which Taurus energy is heavily divine feminine. It is Venusian. You guys are ruled by the Empress, but you guys also have a close connection to the Emperor. So you guys are very balanced. You guys are very parental, is what I'm seeing here. Tarot is basically telling me how parental Taurus is, and I can definitely see that in Tauruses, and also in spirituality and in occult lessons and books and stuff, information that you gather. So Taurus, for the feminine energy, I see you stepping out of fear, letting your guard down, and now being able to allow for true masculinity to manifest, right? Outside of you. Okay? Because obviously this would be expressed outside. You know? It would be inside. And it's because it's almost like they're showing me a gate that was like broken. You know, like those fences that are broken. Something happened and it was broken and it needed to be. Some parts of it were still up, but some parts of it were broken and they needed to be fixed. You know, like repatched up and rebuilt. That part of the fence needed to be rebuilt. And it's showing me different locations in which there are holes. And they're showing me now, as a result of these judgments that you're making, the holes being patched up, and the fence almost being recentered and realigned, and all the panels being put back into place, because there's panels all over the place. You know, you're fixing up your boundaries, and as a result of it, you're going to attract someone who honors that, because you only attract, you know, you can attract whatever you want, but you may not have realized that you're attracting things that mirror that, you know. So now you're deciding to shed the old so that you could, and shed fear around the old as well. It's not just the old, shed that fear, shed that paranoia, like, oh, it's going to happen again, or, oh, they're all the same. Shedding that. Shedding that guarded energy towards a particular person, or towards a masculine collective. Or for the masculines, that internalized energy. You internalized it in some way. Shedding that to be, and you're showing up. I hear some of you guys saying to be a better father, you know, to be a better person, to be a better brother, to be a better husband or wife. But it feels heavily like it's associated with a child here for a lot of you guys. You could have children, or it could be because, you know, maybe you want to have children with somebody and you're thinking about your children and you want them to have this in their life, maybe something you didn't have. It's very important to you, Taurus. This is very important to you. Beautiful. That is extremely important to you. And I think you're doing a great job. Okay? And so you called it in. I mean, your energy before I started the reading was apophyllite, increased support. So you have a lot more support coming from the universe because you're ascending and you're shedding the old. So now, you know, they're coming to help you and they're bringing these realizations, and they're like, it's about time, you know, they're bringing these revelations and they're helping you tear down these old paradigms. That is magnanimous, Taurus. Now I know why my angels were bugging me. They were like, you gotta do Taurus. And I'm like, I don't want to do readings today. I just want to be lazy. I don't want to do anything. And I'm kind of glad I did it because, you know, I like it. Okay, this is a beautiful reading and I'm in the right energy. I'm in the right zone to get your messages out. Super beautiful, super positive. I love these readings. Okay, so let's have a look-see at the final energy we have here. Taurus, death. Your love life will never be the same, okay? You will never have the same issues and worries. You don't need to concern yourself with holding on anymore. Taurus, what plagued you before, you know, the things that you experienced before, the pain that you held on to from before, you will never experience that ever again. You will never have to be in a situation like that ever again, you know? There is a transformation happening here, an ending to a very difficult, long, tiring cycle. Okay? Six of Swords, moving on. I mean, I don't even see you looking back. I see her looking back, you know. In this card, this deck is beautiful, by the way. In this card, you can see her looking back, though. I don't know if it'll focus. When it gets too close, it doesn't focus too well. But in this card, you see her looking back, if you see her face. And it's really interesting because I feel like wherever you guys were coming from, it was really crazy. And now you're like, I'm just moving on. That was crazy. I'm just moving on. That's it. That's it. You know? And you're just surrendering. And you're letting death do her job because this angel has been sent here to do that. Okay? To just wipe it away. Right? And I see you really letting it happen, but I also see the reason why it's even coming up, because that is always happening in the background. There's always a little bit of cleanup happening in the background, right? But it's showing up especially profoundly this month because there are things that are recognizable to you that you are still holding on to, that you do still assign some sort of value to, that you are holding on to, that you're kind of letting go of, and you want to let go of it. You know you should and you want to, but at the same time, you're looking back because there was some sort of harsh memory attached to it, or because, you know, maybe that was all you ever knew. And so you're like, I don't even know what to expect. Even though it was crazy all I ever knew, at least I knew that. What do I expect? But you're letting it go. But I'm explaining that to you so you know that you will be confronting emotions like that, and that's fine. But you're going to someplace better. You are. Six of Swords, you are going to someplace better. It's better than where you came from. You may not know where you're going, but it's better than where you came from. Trust me. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Stepping into an emotional place. A lot of you guys are stepping into your heart chakra. I have to confess, there were readings that I was supposed to put out in June that were monthly that I could not do back then. I wasn't in the right vibration. I wasn't in the right energy, which is why I take breaks, you guys. Some of you guys may not like that, but I know myself, and I know that for me to be my best, I need to take breaks. I need to rest a lot. And so I couldn't get these messages out the way I'm getting them out now. And I saw in your reading this heart energy, your heart opening, and this resistance towards opening your heart, Taurus, you know, because you just didn't want to open your heart, you know. And this death energy is now allowing for your heart to open. I mean, you're going to be a lot more emotional. You expect to probably cry more, or even be around people who cry more. You may attract more Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio women. You may be hanging out more with a Scorpio woman. You may find yourself drawn more to Scorpio women. It could also be Pisces even, and Cancer, but it's definitely heavy Scorpio. Scorpio is going to get you, and Scorpio is going to know what to tell you. Scorpio is going to know, I'm hearing, how to hold you. So some of you guys, they may not be a woman, this person, this Scorpio, could also be a man who is very in touch with his feminine side, okay? Or very much knows what a woman needs or what you need, okay? So there is someone around you that will be very helpful. You don't need to worry, okay? And they will, I'm just hearing that this person will 100% sympathize and empathize and get what you're going through. You know, this is, and Scorpio is your opposite sign. It's your descendant. So you're definitely that also speaks to your attractiveness as well. But it also speaks to just having to learn a lesson from a particular sign. So this is your oracle energy for the month. This is, once again, the Doreen Virtue Crystal Angel Oracle card. And this is for love, your message or your advice for love. We have Opal, Let Yourself Sparkle and Shine. It's a beautiful card. Everybody loves this card. It's all about being who you are and not hiding yourself, okay, to please anyone else but yourself, okay? You're guided to show your bigger than life side to the world. Taurus, as this is all happening, you really are, whatever judgments that you're making, they're all centered around acceptance. They're all centered around being who you truly are and expression. Okay, it's not just acceptance, it's expression. And also letting things go. Okay, so your advice this month and the energy around you this month, you're going to feel like you want to be out there. You're going to feel like you want to go places and you want to talk to people, and you should. You know, and you're going to feel like there's going to be things that maybe you want to talk about, that you're excited to talk about. Whatever it is, you should be talking about it. You should be sharing it with people around you and the things around you. Okay, now's the time to reveal your personality and shine brightly. This card comes up whenever you've been hiding your light for fear of being too much. You're being guided to show your larger than life side to the world. Laugh heartedly, express your opinions freely. Dress boldly and don't hold back. You inspire others to shine their light through your living example. This card can also be a sign of expressing and clearing any anger you've been repressing in a relationship. In particular, take healthy action in a marriage where hidden resentment has negatively affected the romance and friendship within the partnership. Marital counseling or mediation is advised to bring about healing and resolution. Okay, so if there are issues within a connection here, right, this is definitely what this is talking about when it comes to the judgment energy. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to choose to stay with whoever this is. Okay, let's be honest. I mean, especially if they're coming up as the Emperor, you're going to end up staying with this person and you're going to end up working things out and just being an adult about things and talking about the situation. And this person will also be in the same light. You know, maybe you could watch another sign. Maybe you could cross watch if you'd like to see. I'm not a cross watcher myself, but if you would like to see, because some of the signs are overlapping and they're kind of speaking to each other. So if you'd like to see if that's also going on in this other person's life, feel free to do that. But I definitely feel, Taurus, forgiveness happening here and deciding to work on things as opposed to just throwing out the baby with the bathwater, right? Or choosing to move away from someone who you've already moved away from and just choosing to move further away from them. No shade though, but honestly, further away from them and, you know, wishing them the best at the same time. Okay? So, Taurus, now we're going to move on to your career. What are they experiencing? September 2020. What is happening? Okay, Taurus. The Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. So, clarity or unclarity where there needn't be. There needs not be any unclear sorts of situations. I feel like something regarding your finances or something regarding your home, your career is unclear to you, and it doesn't need to be that way. You just need to communicate, and you're worrying a lot, okay? You're just worrying a lot about something happening in regards to your career that isn't going to happen, or you're worrying a lot about, maybe you don't understand something fully, okay, and you're worrying a lot about it. Try not to worry about unknowns. You have to just trust that everything is working out for you, okay? So I definitely feel like anytime something comes up and you're like, oh, here we go, it's just you kind of letting that fear come up and block you. But the universe is always trying to help you manifest what you're trying to manifest. It's always around you. It's just our beliefs cause us to close doors that we don't need to close. So don't worry, trust, and be out there and be in the physical realm, okay? Get out of your head, all right? So let's have a look. Energy for career and finance. We have the King of Pentacles reversed. Now, I see here with the Three of Swords underlying, that's just telling me that there may be some sort of trigger surrounding financial instability or insecurity that may come up this month. Okay, now, is this card saying that you're going to have that happen? No. The card is saying that there is a trigger of that occurring this month, right? It could be because there is a particular person that is around you that may be reflecting these traits and it triggers you, or it could be because, there's just a situation in your life, an ongoing situation that's triggering this. So you have the Four of Wands. It feels like it's an agreement of sorts, okay? It feels like it's an agreement of sorts that may be like the workplace where some of you guys are being triggered because maybe you're wanting to get paid more, but something's kind of happening and they're almost not wanting to pay you, or they're trying to give you more work and not pay you enough, and you're starting. Sorry, you guys, my camera just cut off. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled some cards. I didn't even know when it cut off. I just realized this. I'm gonna start again with this. I'm just gonna explain it, and then I'm gonna move on to the next section. I see here that there is some sort of trigger here surrounding insecurity, financial insecurity. It could be due to somebody doing something. It could be, maybe a surprise cost, something coming in, a message that triggers this feeling of I am not enough, or it's something along those lines. That is a repressed feeling. You feel there's some sort of defeating situation that happened that you have not processed fully, and those emotions are coming up so you can process it. The reality of the situation is not what you think it is, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here this month. Queen of Swords showing up on top of that. That's really saying, like, I'm not saying that your feelings are not what you're feeling. Your feelings are what you're feeling. But what I'm saying is the situation itself, it's not actually that sort of situation. And you need to take you need to look at this very logically. You really do. Like, you really need to analyze this and don't react, because you're going to regret reacting. Because you're going to realize that it was internalized the whole time. So have a level view. And this, luckily, it is career and finance. So hopefully it's not an emotional attachment you have towards the person. You may or may not. I mean, let's be honest. It's probably not somebody you have an emotional attachment with. But you got to kind of let that go, Taurus. Okay? Because it's just a trigger. It's just a trigger. All right? So what is this trigger around? And it's the Wheel of Fortune, right? So it's a trigger around not feeling blessed and not feeling like you are abundant. That's it. You are. So just let it go and let those opportunities in. This is just a forewarning. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next avenue or area in your career and your finances, Taurus. What else do we have going on here for September 2020? What does Spirit have to say? The Queen of Cups reversed and the Six of Wands. So, Taurus, I really feel like however it is that you feel about particular situations that go on at work, or particular situations regarding your work, they are real, And they're worth expressing, those gripes and those concerns. Okay? They are. Because I feel like there are certain things that may have happened at work or may be happening at work that are kind of upsetting for you. And you kind of don't express that they're upsetting. You kind of keep it to yourself, and then you react and you end up doing things that put you in a situation that possibly lead you to feel like this King of Pentacles reversed, right? Energy that came up, where I feel like there may be one particular emotional slight or gripe, or there could be a few that you need to express, right? Possibly when they come up, or possibly going back and recanting the situation, you know. But there seems like there's something here happening at work that it is emotional, right? That I feel like it causes you to get in your bag and lose your bag. That's what I'm seeing here. High Priestess. It causes you to get in your bag and lose your bag. And that's all I'm seeing here. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups, Six of Wands, High Priestess, King of Pentacles. Yeah, they came up reversed and stuff, but those energies are still there. They're present. It's just not being allowed to be accurately and fully expressed. Because you're pushing it away in some way, you're resisting it. So with the Queen of Cups showing up here, reverse, there needs to be an emotional expression. You need to say how you feel. And you don't need to worry about how it will be received. It will be received in the way that it needs to be received. It will be received the way that you need it to be received, the way that you want it to be received. You can be confident in that. You can be assured. Okay? You need to express how you feel. Especially if you're working in close proximity with others, Three of Pentacles, you need to express how you feel. And you can't stuff things down and expect it to not come back up. You know? You can't do that. You have to express how you feel. Especially if it's upsetting you enough to make you the Queen of Cups reversed, to make you feel slighted, to make you feel like the failed actress, a failed movie star. If it's slighting you that much, you need to speak up about it. And you need to say something about it. Or you need to express yourself fully. Some of you guys, maybe you want to do work that's creative, or you do work that's creative and you feel like you can't express your creativity fully. Express your emotions and your creativity fully. It will be well received. Well received. I mean, I see very well received here. The Fool and the Six of Wands, very well received. Go ahead and express those emotions. Express the gripes. Express the concerns. You know, and also express your true colors. Express who you are. Be that peacock. Be that peacock. You know, be who you are. Don't hide yourself at all. Wow, this is really beautiful. You know, I know why you would. I mean, come on. I know why you would. But hey, September is a great time for you to let that part of you shine. Queen of Cups again, right? So that could also be why you're possibly guided to a lot of Scorpio energy, right? The Queen of Cups is a Scorpio. She showed up in the other ring, showing up again, right? Let's let her out. Let her flow. So we can attract our tribe, right? So what is the final energy we have for career and finance for September 2020 for our darling Taurus? So we have Justice. Beautiful energy. Okay, Justice, balance being restored. I think you're really going to feel like life is okay, and you're going to feel like your money is great, is okay. You know, like you're going to feel like, especially if things have been wronged or slighted and you haven't been so focused on it being so wronged or slighted, but it definitely has been, you're definitely going to start to feel like everything is working out now, right? Also, I just see here like a lot of balance here, like balance spending and intake, you know, balance making money and spending money, balanced, you know, work and love, balanced, you know, hourly pay and pay and how much work you're doing, you know. I just feel like you're feeling like things are working out and they're very fair and you wouldn't want it any other way. Okay, so we have the Empress. Look at that. I mean, come on, Taurus. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can make as much money as you want to make this month. It really does depend on how much you tap in, tune in, and express yourself fully. And let yourself be who you are. Don't hide yourself. I'm seeing like maybe a psychic or, you know, maybe an artistic Taurus that will kind of like maybe charge less than what they deserve. I don't think that's really such an issue for you anymore. I think that may be a slight, though, that you're experiencing because there may be some issues you have around that, but not you've worked through most of them, right? This is a new issue around doing what you feel like, doing what you want, expressing yourself, being who you are. And also, you know, some of you guys, you wear your craft on your sleeve. You know, if you're a psychic or you're a tarot reader, then you are that psychic tarot reader in your neighborhood, you know? Or you need to be that way because maybe that's where your clients are. Maybe your clients live next door to you and you're not letting yourself shine, right? And what else was coming with that? The Six of Wands, right? And so you're not letting that shine because maybe you want validation, right? But it's like, come on, just let yourself shine and you will get the validation that you want, letting yourself shine too, right? Because that's what you're focused on. And also you're going to have amazing opportunities that you don't even know where they will come from, that come out of it, Taurus, you know? And so that being the case, I see this Justice energy also working to balance that out as well if you let it. It's one of those things where it's your will, right? It's not divine will yet. Sometimes there's times in your life where it's divine will. This is one of those situations in your life that if you let it, it can happen, but it's not divine will. So you can do what you want ultimately. So I did want to understand this card more fully. So we have the Five of Swords. There definitely was something that was very upsetting, a situation that is very upsetting that you're in, that possibly you're in right now, or that you were in the past, that was of a financial nature. Maybe you weren't getting paid enough. Maybe you were working a lot. It just felt like you went through it, Taurus, when it came to your finances. You low-key did. And I think you're going to start to feel back to normal this month, especially since this is Libran energy. We have the Empress, which is Libra Taurus energy, and then the Five of Swords, that's also air Libra energy. It feels like this could be involving a Libra. There could be a Libra coming into your life, or you could be interacting with a Libra, that maybe there was a slight that maybe this person felt like they had done, or you know, you felt like there was a slight something along those lines. But I feel like there is really not a lot of bad energy between you and this person. If there is bad energy, it's from the past, or it's from something else, or it's something that this Empress energy is helping you with, right? If it's not outside of you. But there is a lot of balance happening here. It's very fair. The Devil reverse, coming out of a place where you fear all the time, or you fear being shut out, you fear not having money, you fear not having this, you coming out of that and realizing the illusion for what it is, which is a big fat lie, you know, which is a big fat lie. Feeling like you had to beg, borrow, or steal. You never had to do any of that, because the universe is showing you, the world is showing you that this month. It's showing you that you never had to do it, and that this was always yours. You just had to step out and be who you were and express yourself fully and not give a damn what anybody thought. And not in an aggressive way, because in a way of love, in a way of like, you know, I'm quirky, you're quirky, we're all quirky. You want me to, you know, paint your nails now? I can paint a dragon on your thumb, but, you know, that kind of energy. And that's bringing in abundance. That is owning yourself fully. It's bringing in abundance. We're going to close off the tarot card part of the reading with the Nine of Cups here. So you guys definitely have things coming in. And it's not even like, oh, well, if you do the work, it's not even doing the work, because you're realizing you really don't have to do a lot of work. It's just about just not getting in your own way, not tripping over your own feet, you know, not, you know, letting the past, you know, grip you up and stuff, you know, get your money. It's right there. And you're realizing like it's right there. And don't be shy, you know, don't be shy. At the club I used to work at, and like, closed mouths don't get fed and scared money don't make money. Because it's true. It doesn't. Okay? It doesn't. Because you're hiding. Okay. Everybody needs money. Why you gotta be shy about it? What the hell? It's true though. I've struggled with that too. I have. It's true. You think about it, it's like, damn, like, don't we all want money? Like, and we all want it because we want to do things. So you want me to do that thing for you, so give me money. Come on, believe in the impossible, blue moon. I feel like September, whoa, September is a month where believing in the impossible pays off. Because the impossible for you, Taurus, right now is like, you know, becoming a millionaire doing what you love. That's your impossible, you know, and that's so doable, you know. And maybe some of you guys, that's not the full example. Maybe you just want to have, you know, maybe you just want to do what you love and make money, and that's something that you think is impossible or you thought would only happen on a blue moon, you know. And now you're realizing, nope, the blue moon is me being who I am. Underlying energy, we're using the Moonology deck, right? I don't know who it's from. Yasmin Boland. I'm seeing Yasmin Boland. So it's Yasmin Boland's Moonology deck, right? I don't think I've really used this year. This is my first time using it this year, around these monthly readings. So we have underlying energy, new moon in Leo. Confidence is key to success. Yes, Queen. So you got to be confident within yourself, confident in your abilities, confident in what it is that you do, confident about what it is that you know, okay? Confident in what it is that you charge, which it doesn't matter what you charge. Confident enough to know that it doesn't matter, you know? You know, confident enough, because ultimately for you, it's what can I offer this person, or what do I offer, you know? And being confident enough in what you offer, trusting in that. Not second guessing it or doubting it or thinking, I could be wrong. You're never wrong. All right. So what's the energy we have? Powerful change. New moon eclipse. I mean, come on. Didn't I say it at the beginning of the reading? Careers highlighted. Careers highlighted. And here we go with the big old highlighter on your career. Okay. We have new moon eclipse. Look at that energy. I mean, doesn't that just pop at you? Come on. Expect powerful change. Now that's what I'm talking about. Don't I love that? Don't I freaking love that? I'm gonna read for you guys, okay? You guys are really exploding out of your shell and being who you are, okay? And not in cheesy, be who you are sort of way, but in the way of, this is me. You can take it or you can leave it, you know? You can pay for it or you don't have to pay for it, you know? You can hire me or you cannot hire me. That's up to you. This is me. That's what I want. Period. God bless. That sort of energy, that's kind of what you're stepping out with, Taurus. And that's a kind of like don't care sort of attitude that I feel like is so Jupiterian, that would cause someone to manifest a lot of money like that, or manifest a lot of abundance like that, because that's so Jupiterian, not caring a lick. Okay, so if you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it, Taurus. Let's go. Okay, this is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work, but be prepared. It could be quite a ride. And events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening right now is happening for a reason. You'll later appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it, bro. Am I not a psychic? Am I not I'm just kidding. Don't ever question my prices. I fucking hate that shit. That's so fucking rude. You don't have the money, go over there. All right? That's how much I charge. Because my shit, my cards, my shit always hits. Okay? All right? And that's the kind of energy you need to step through. All right? Okay? A new portal is opening. New portal, new energy. Right? And all you have to do is forget the past and move through it. Just all you have to do is be like, okay, whatever. Oh, she said that last week. All right, that's cool. Oh, she did. Okay, all right. That's all you really need. Just okay, like, and just keep being who you are. Like seriously, like just don't care. Okay, that's it. Like that's the best way for me to put it. Just don't care. All right. You'll be back on the, you're being put back on the right path. There's nothing to fear. Attuned to the moon. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Additional meanings for this card. Yes, yes, 1,000 times. Yes! Oh my God, okay. You're being shunted towards your life purpose. Let's go, Taurus. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. Let's go, Taurus. New moon eclipses are amongst the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to return you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening, when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. Let's go. Number 95. This is page 95. Okay, and that's significant for someone. 95. Taurus, I mean, come on. Let's go. What a beautiful spread that we have here. What a great month for you, Taurus. I mean, you can't second guess or question the month of September. You can't question how amazing it's going to be for all of us, okay? Especially for you guys that are watching this right now. Okay, Taurus, you know the deal. You know the drill. You stayed this long. I love you so much. But if you didn't already do that, go ahead and like the video, okay? Subscribe if you want to. And then also share the video. Sharing is caring, as your mother always used to say. Also, stay tuned later on for the Patreon announcement on my Patreon, about my Patreon page. I'm coming out with that later on. I want it to be perfect before I launch it. I don't want to launch something that's half-assed to me. Okay, so I want it to be perfect, and I want it to already be going, so when you guys sign on, you have stuff to kind of delve into, and while I'm working on some other stuff for you guys, okay? So stay tuned for that. Finally, if you have your head screwed on right and need a personal reading, you can check out the information down below in the description bar. Go ahead and email me, okay? Now, please be advised that I do not take everybody on as a client. Sometimes I feel like I'm not the best reader for you, and I think that that's very fair of me to do. I think that that's actually a really noble practice that I have. Some people may or may not agree with that, but that is, I'm doing it for you, okay? So, you know, take a shot, see if, you know, maybe we are the right fit. And if so, I cannot wait to work with you guys who are coming to me and asking to work with me, okay? So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for letting me read on your energy. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for, you know, being a part of all of this and joining this channel and joining the family. God bless you guys and enjoy the month of September. Bye-bye.